Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Jason, and I'm so happy that you're here with us today. Whether you're listening at home, on a bus, at work, or while taking a relaxing walk, thank you for spending a few minutes with us. We truly appreciate it.
And I'm Julia. Hello, everybody. We hope you're having a fantastic day. If you're ready to improve your English in a fun and easy way, then you're definitely in the right place.
That's right. Every episode, we help you build your English confidence with real conversations, useful vocabulary, and simple speaking practice that you can use in everyday life.
And today's topic is something that many English learners dream about. Imagine speaking English without translating every word in your head first. Sounds amazing, right?
Absolutely. Today, we're going to talk about how to think in English naturally and make speaking much easier and faster.
So grab your headphones, relax, and let's have some fun learning English together.
Let's get started. So, Julia, let's talk about today's topic. How to think in English. This is one of the most common questions we hear from English learners. Many people say, Jason, I know some English words, but when I want to speak, my mind becomes slow.
Oh, yes, I hear that all the time. And usually, the reason is very simple. First, learners think in their native language. Then, they translate the sentence into English, and only after that do they speak.
Exactly. And while you're translating, the conversation keeps moving. The other person is waiting, and suddenly you start feeling nervous. Does that sound familiar, everyone?
It definitely sounds familiar to me when I try learning a new language. My brain says, wait a minute, I need more time.
The good news is that thinking in English is a skill, and like any skill, you can improve it with practice. You don't need perfect grammar, and you don't need thousands of vocabulary words to start.
That's right! In fact, you can begin with very simple thoughts like, I'm drinking coffee, the weather is nice, or I'm listening to a podcast. Small thoughts can make a big difference.
Today, we'll show you easy ways to train your brain to think directly in English. So, speaking becomes more natural, faster, and much more enjoyable.
And don't worry, beginners. We'll keep everything simple, practical, and fun. So let's jump into a real-life situation and see how this works.
All right, everyone. Let's imagine a very common situation. You walk into a coffee shop, and the person behind the counter smiles and says, Hello, what would you like to order today?
Uh-oh. Suddenly, your brain starts working very hard. First, you think of the answer in your native language. Then, you try to translate it into English. Then, you check the grammar. And finally, after 10 minutes...
10 minutes? Julia, I think the coffee shop would be closed by then.
You're right, but that's exactly how many learners feel. They know what they want to say, but translating every word takes too much time.
Now imagine something different. Instead of translating, you immediately think, I want a cup of coffee, or I'd like some tea. The English words come directly into your mind.
And that's the magic of thinking in English. You don't stop to translate. You simply understand the situation and create a simple English thought.
The best part is that you don't need complicated sentences. In real life, many conversations start with very short and simple thoughts.
Exactly! Today we're going to practice creating those simple English thoughts naturally, so your brain can become more comfortable using English every day.
Let's start with some easy examples and see how thinking in English can make speaking feel much easier and more natural. All right, everyone. Now, let's practice thinking in English together. Julia, if someone says, I want to think in English, but I don't know where to start, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to start with the things around them. Really, look around your room right now. You don't need a textbook. You don't need a long vocabulary list. Just look at the objects you can see.
Can you give us an example?
Of course! Let's say I'm sitting in my room. I look around and think, this is my desk. My laptop is on the desk. I have a cup of tea. The window is open. The room is quiet.
Wow, those are very simple sentences.
Exactly! That's the secret. Many learners think they need advanced English to think in English, but your brain learns faster when you start with easy thoughts.
I love that idea. Instead of trying to create a perfect sentence, just describe what you see.
That's right. And don't worry if your sentence is short. Your brain isn't taking an English exam. It's simply practicing.
That's a great point. Sometimes learners put too much pressure on themselves.
They really do. For example, if I'm walking outside, I might think, the weather is nice today. There are many people on the street. A child is riding a bicycle. The sky is blue.
So you're creating a little English conversation inside your mind.
Yes! And after a few days, your brain starts expecting English. It becomes more natural.
What about daily activities? Can learners practice while doing normal things?
Absolutely! In fact, that's one of the best ways. Imagine you're making breakfast. You can think, I'm making eggs. The pan is hot. I need some bread. The coffee smells good.
I like that because everyone has daily routines.
Exactly. Even when you're cleaning your room, you can think, I need to organize my books. This shirt goes in the closet. Where are my headphones? I ask myself that question almost every day.
Ha ha! Me too! My headphones always seem to disappear.
Maybe they go on vacation when we're not looking.
That's probably the answer.
Another great exercise is talking to yourself in English. Now, don't worry, everyone. We're not saying you should stand in the middle of the street and have a loud conversation with yourself.
Yes, please don't do that and then blame our podcast.
Exactly. But quietly speaking to yourself can be very helpful. For example, you might say, what should I do today? I need to finish my work. Then I'll watch a movie. After that, I'll call my friend.
That sounds very natural, because those are real thoughts people have every day.
That's the key. Use real English for real life. Don't try to memorize hundreds of difficult sentences. Start with thoughts that are meaningful to you.
And if you don't know a word,
That's completely okay. Don't stop. Use simpler words. If you don't know the word refrigerator, just think, the cold box in the kitchen. The important thing is to keep thinking in English.
wow, that's excellent advice. Keep the English flowing instead of stopping every few seconds.
Exactly. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is building the habit. Little by little, day by day, your English thoughts become faster, clearer, and more natural.
And before you know it, you'll notice something amazing. You'll start speaking English more confidently because your brain is already working in English.
And that's when learning becomes really fun.
I couldn't agree more. Great job, everyone. We just used several useful words and phrases. Let's take a moment to look at some of them more closely.
Yes! Understanding vocabulary is important because the more words you know, the easier it becomes to think in English naturally.
Our first word is describe. Describe means to talk about what something looks like, sounds like, or is like.
For example, can you describe your room? You might say, "My room is small, clean, and has a big window."
Excellent. Our next word is routine. A routine is something you do regularly, often every day.
For example, my morning routine includes drinking coffee, taking a shower, and checking my phone. And maybe hitting the snooze button once or twice.
I think many listeners can relate to that. Another useful word is habit. A habit is something you do again and again until it becomes natural.
For example, thinking in English every day can become a good habit. The more you practice, the easier it gets.
And our final phrase is keep going. It means continue doing something and don't stop, even when it's difficult.
For example, if you forget a word, don't give up. Keep going. That's one of the best tips for English learners.
Wonderful. These simple words can help you talk about your daily life and build your confidence while thinking in English. All right, everyone, it's time for a quick role play. In this situation, Julia is walking to a grocery store and practicing thinking in English instead of translating. Let's listen to the thoughts in his mind.
Okay, here I go. I need to buy some food today. Let's see. I need milk, bread, eggs, and some fruit.
Great! Simple and natural thoughts.
Oh, the store looks busy today. There are many people here. That's okay. I just need a few things.
Excellent. Keep thinking in English.
Where is the milk? Ah, there it is. Now I need some bread. This bread looks fresh. I think I'll buy this one.
Very good. Notice that Julia isn't translating from another language. He's simply observing and creating easy English thoughts.
Okay, I have everything. Now I'll go to the cashier. Oh, I almost forgot the eggs. Good thing I remembered.
That happens to me all the time.
Me too. And that's the end of my shopping trip. Simple thoughts, simple English, and no translating.
Exactly. That's how you can practice every day. Whether you're shopping, walking, cooking, or studying, try creating small English thoughts in your mind. All right, everyone, it's time for a quick speaking challenge. This is your moment to practice thinking in English by yourself.
Yes! No pressure, no stress, just your brain and English. Let's see how creative you can be.
First challenge. Look around you right now and think in English. Try to make at least 3 simple sentences about your surroundings.
For example, I am sitting in my room. My phone is on the table. The air feels calm today. Easy, right?
Second challenge. Think about your morning routine. What do you usually do when you wake up?
You can say, I wake up at 7 a.m. I brush my teeth, I drink water, then I get ready for the day.
And the third challenge. Think about your plans for tomorrow.
Maybe, tomorrow I will study English. I will meet my friend. I will watch a movie at night. Wow, you are already thinking in English.
Take a small pause now and try it in your mind. Don't translate, just think in English naturally.
You're doing great. Keep going, even if your sentences are simple.
Wow, what a great practice today, everyone. I hope your brain is already starting to feel a little more English mode.
If your brain feels a bit confused, don't worry. Mine feels like that every day. But seriously, you did amazing today.
Remember, thinking in English is not about being perfect. It's about practicing little by little every single day.
Yes, even small thoughts like, I am happy, or I am learning English can make a big difference over time.
Keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep going.
And don't forget, your English is improving more than you think.
We'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for listening to the English Learning Podcast.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below.
Tell us, are you going to try thinking in English today?
Yes, we really want to hear your answers.
Keep practicing every day, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye and take care.